Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of I've been clearing things out, so I was able to do the thing in the background. And yes, I have cleared out a lot of storage because I was hoping to film Drama Club yesterday and didn't. So I thought, oh, well, if I've got all this free space, why not fill it up with 4 more episodes of The Guardians? Hello to you, Josh. And hello to everybody else who will hopefully join in the following hour or so. Oh, like Ghost Kitty, for example. Perfect. See, that's what I mean. Brilliant. Okay, so yes, we have got indeed 4 episodes of The Guardians. We have them all downloaded, all prepared. Hopefully now will be the answers. Today, the next episode is called Test for the Queen. If you don't remember what happened in the Guardians previously, don't worry, neither did I. So I watched every single episode back again to make sure that I actually had all the information. So I'll be able to fill people in. But essentially, 9 Guardians have come together for that, like from different parts of this one timeline. It seems like they actually, instead of being in different dimensions, they're in different like parts of this timeline. So they're past, present, and future, and such. So so that was my mistake before. But they've come together because they've been created by this queen that seems to have perished and reincarnated some other time in the past, and they're still kind of waiting around to see what their mission is. They know they're going to have to save the timeline from a shadow, but they don't know which one of them is the queen. So hopefully that's what we shall find out today, because the episode is called Test for the Queen. So I can imagine that they're going to be trying to test for the queen. I think that makes sense. I would say so. I'm actually gonna take a bit of a detour for a second. I want to I'll just change the background here. The background, I feel like the Guardians requires some other type of background. Maybe like this one. There we go. Kind of like stars, constellations, union points, timelines. I don't know, something like that. Just something a little more to give this more, I don't know, pizzazz or something. So yeah, you go ahead and enjoy that KFC, and everyone else, let's enjoy these episodes. So without further ado, on with the review.
You stay here. Only the Aki twins and I are allowed in.
So unfair.
I know that you wanted to be queen, but we can't have everything in life.
Okay, yeah, see, here's the thing. So we just had a point where they're going to crown Mizuki as the queen. I said we're going to find out who the queen is here because they don't actually know, but they're all very, very sure that it's Mizuki for, honestly, very arbitrary reasons. However, they're now depriving everyone else of the chance to find out if they're the queen because they just off of a hunch. And Yuki is saying only the Aki twins are allowed in now because everyone else isn't royalty. They just decided to do this like on a whim last episode. There's no reason that the others couldn't go. You think I was the cards review, but I didn't think I would understand what was going on. Yeah, I did my best to summarize it there and then, having watched the first 8 episodes back to back just now to remind myself. And yeah, it is utter chaos, I'll say that much.
Okay, let's just hope my dream doesn't bring any bad luck.
Now it will.
Oh, oops, you're cursed.
Good luck.
Please.
Yeah, Yumeka should know by now. Yeah, most of her dreams are either bad premonitions or actually designed to torture people.
Please stop talking about luck.
Luck.
Bye.
Oh, I thought it was like a knockout thing because he wasn't going to be involved or something like that. No, it's just because he said luck and he got fully knocked out for that. It wasn't just like a playful smack. No. This is like actually, yeah, just... Okay. Alright then, poor Kaito.
Excuse me.
Yes?
My name is Yuki.
I know who you are.
We have your queen.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Okay, how did you know to find this person randomly in the park? Because, again, they decided to go to this place on a whim. This is hardly the place for a coronation outside a random park. Did you arrange this beforehand? What's been going on behind the scenes?
I'm serious.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, hopefully we will, because, yeah. Maybe this is the venue for the test or something. I really don't know.
Cat, we have her.
Hmm?
The queen.
You were unsure a literal second ago. Why are you saying you have the queen with certainty now?
Oh. Wait, seriously?
Should we start the test?
Be there in a sec. You can start.
What
I do
test?
appreciate
It's gonna be fine.
I appreciate the sound effects, like the steps and everything.
I wasn't worrying. I was just curious.
This way, please.
Well, you should worry because you've been told nothing, and just been going along with everything. Yeah, then that is standard for Yuki, to be fair. Can't
Here,
take a random walk
take
now,
your
can you,
place.
Mizuki?
What are our places?
You're all so useless.
Yeah, hey, don't blame them. They've been told literally nothing. And neither... Come on.
Hey!
Yuki, direct your friend. My queen, follow me over there.
And you're already calling her my queen, despite the fact that you don't know she's the queen yet, because this is all a test to see if she is indeed the queen. So it begins.
This test is to prove you are the queen, obviously. And if you are not, you will
Obviously.
pass out. Is it clear?
Oh, yes. Sounds easy.
Shall we start?
No? Okay, yes. I'm ready.
Alright, SpongeBob, calm down.
B, C, D, E.
What? What?
I can't.
Okay, hold on. Why is she reciting the alphabet? Hold on, is that what she sees in her vision there? I don't care. Like, I know the eye is like blind or something. It's like some sort of like brain power thing to scan her or whatever. But what? Okay, so if we're supposed to see those images, like I don't know, like put the text on screen somewhere. If she's meant to be like reading floating letters, she wasn't told to recite the alphabet by anyone. If she's doing it by instinct, then maybe that could explain it. Is that what happened? Is the queen reciting this by instinct, and the alphabet happens to be what we have, what the test actually is, and that's what the queen would always do? She would always say the alphabet in this one circle.
Last by cruel world. Mizuki!
Okay. Well, that went about as well as I expected.
You
What about
cannot
you?
come here
Why?
unless
Yeah, why?
you want to try it.
Yes, let her try it. Why is everyone so reserved about trying the thing that is going to tell her who the queen is? You can't just all arbitrarily decide somebody is the queen and be like, oh, you know, no one else can try out. What the heck? Okay, you know what? Even in the Matrix, where the prophecy makes almost no sense, even then they still put Neo through some sort of test. If anyone hasn't seen the Matrix, then that doesn't really make sense. But yeah, basically, yeah, Neo has been told that he is the one by everyone. But even before that, they still make him go through the test to see if he actually is or not. And you know what happens? He's told that he's not the one. Then he goes to just the mentor figure, Morpheus, and he goes, "What was said was for you, and for you only." And then, so he can't say that he's not. And Morpheus has to blindly believe that he is the one the whole way time through. And guess what? It blows up in his face. So, yeah, not a good idea to go down this route.
Or have my job.
But my sister.
Maybe you
Oh, wait, you can still hear? I thought you passed out. I mean, technically you didn't pass out. Does that mean that you are the Queen, Mizuki?
should
What?
try it.
Okay.
Miyuki, we don't know if...
Mizuki?
Yes, you don't know! That's the point of the test! A test is to find out if you know something! That's the purpose of the word test. Of course you don't know. Also, earlier I wrote a script for GCM. My brain had the idea of GCM because based off Jax's series and the BFG a bit, but everything else is saying, well, you know what? I too have been working on a script of my own that is my own interpretation of how a giant series, with its fulfilled potential could actually look like. But yeah, that one might take a while for a bit because I have 4 other things to do beforehand.
I'm gonna get you somewhere safe.
Evie, Oh my god!
Bring her over to Al.
Yes!
She sounds so bored. Take her to Al. Al will see to her. Al will cure her. Whatever. We get people having brain aneurysms all the time in this place.
Sir!
Does this mean I don't?
I mean, I can, yeah, sure, you can show me what the script looks like so far, but, I'm not going to put it on screen right now because I've got 4 episodes to get through today, but, in other circumstances, sure.
Have to do this?
Never turn back.
I'm so dumb. Like, have you met any person?
Okay, so Mizuki gets the choice of if she's ready or not and ready to start, and Miyuki gets dragged on and saying that there's no turning back. And I suppose Mizuki's still my favorite character in the series. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Yumeka is like inching closer for me, but Mizuki right now. I mean, what happened to Mizuki there? It was, it was kind of weird, but at the same time, it's not like it was like a huge like character defying moment, really, reciting the alphabet of all things. And then I kind of imagine Miyuki's just going to be like, what is going on the platform? Just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, like I don't know, do re mi. Anyways, hello, Aiden.
Hi.
So what you missed is that they decided that because they want to, they decided that since Mizuki is the most likely one to be the queen, they're going to test her and literally nobody else with this coronation. They're treating her like she was the queen already, up until she steps on the platform, starts reciting the alphabet for absolutely no confirmed reason, and then passes out, which means that she has failed the test and that she is not the queen. And so, but now they have to go through everyone else because she failed, and suddenly it's opened up to everyone again. So they were also sure beforehand they prevented all the other Guardians from being in the same vicinity because they were no options. And here we are now, about to find out if Miyuki is the queen because she's the only one who was allowed to be there apart from Yuki, who was the leader who said no one else could be there in the first place.
Dang.
So yeah, got all that. All right, got to speed.
Okay.
Every time we try to explain what the Guardians actually is all about, it just does. This is why every time PrismofVoices is on these like chats, I try to get a concrete answer out of them, and there's like no possibility. Anyway.
And are like, wait, I don't want to do it. I don't consent.
And there we go.
Sweet mother.
Okay, hold on a second. I think that like the actors were told to just mutter during this time because, yeah, the whole like A B C D thing that was a strange thing. But maybe it was like in the script it says, she mutters non-distinctly or something like that. Maybe that was why.
I mean, that's a little bit distinct. A B C D.
Yeah,
E,
it's
F,
very
G,
distinct.
H I J K L M N O P Q
Yeah, I
R
know, yeah.
S T U V W X Y and Z.
And now we shall all join for the ritual. A B C D F G.
I mean, honestly, for the mumbling, I did something like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds weird, but it would have worked a bit better.
That's true. Oh, honestly, yeah, Aiden, you could just literally like mumble something in Latin. It would be appropriate,
Still just for air. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, I'll show him the script later, Ghost Kitty. Again, we've got 4 more episodes, 3.5 more episodes because we're halfway through right now.
It appears she's the real queen.
That's
Oh.
not possible.
What the
Why is it not possible? She is the literal twin sister of the person you just tested.
hell even is this queen thing?
Yeah.
This test has never.
I mean, good question, but we did actually, that's one of the only things that has been explained in this series thus far, what the queen person actually is. She was a previous guardian who, when the other guardians died, created the new ones and sent them across time and space for some reason.
Never been wrong.
And one of them was a reincarnation.
Well, maybe only because you only had one queen, and that was your founder?
Haha.
Yes, you had one queen, and the queen was that you're testing for the one queen, so you would only. There's only one correct answer here. That's good. That's a good thing.
Caught red-handed. Oh no, Evie.
It doesn't matter now.
Patrick is having
Welcome
a
back, my
migraine.
queen.
I swear that if something bad happened, I will blame it on myself.
You mean no?
Nah, I blame it on my dreams.
You really can't control them.
And dear
Actually, yes, she can. She literally went into somebody else's dream sequence to torture them and force them to be in the Guardians themselves, so she can control the dreams. Maybe just not the ones she receives for herself. I don't know.
not really dreams after all.
Well, that's true. That's why I should blame them.
They're back! Guys, what happened?
Mizuki! I knew it! It was Mandarin's fault! I predicted it! I felt it in my
Is she
soul!
okay?
Alex, hold her for me.
She's just out here dying, and you're like
She-
freaking out, like.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah.
And I will
That
say, yeah, PrismofVoices herself voicing Ayaka is still so. Yeah, it is Ayaka. So, yeah, still no, Yumeka is still the best performance so far out of the actors. Oh, hello, Jax. We were talking about you before, actually. Apparently, Ghost Kitty is also inspired by your work on giant stuff.
We'll be
Gonna
okay.
make an
Let me get prepared.
now?
My mind.
Yes, that's the thing that she wanted to show both of us, but I said we're going to check it out after the stream because,
It's
Yeah.
not clear. But where's Miyuki?
Is she the
Actually, you know what, Ghost Kid, if you want, we can call you on Discord after this. We can talk about it in call. That's what me and Aiden tend to do when we have our scripts.
queen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Guys, you're back. Oh, Christ, Mizuki.
She'll be okay.
This is what I mean. I mean, that reaction alone. It's like, guys, you're back. Oh, Christ, Mizuki, what have you done? You
What have
fainted
you
again.
done? You're dying.
Useless.
God.
Useless, Mizuki. Oh, you want to join us now, Jax? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll send that to you now. All right. Where are you? I have to go down a fair distance because I always promote the stream in like several different places. Oh wait, no, you just joined like from the actual restream last time, didn't you? That's right, because I don't think I actually have you on Discord. Yeah, normally some people Discord links, that's why. So yeah, I guess there you go. We're gonna get some unexpected guests as well as some expected ones, maybe. Oh well, we'll continue for now.
Okay, she's in safe hands.
Is Miyuki... Whoa, plot twist!
That's intense.
Yeah, what a plot twist. One of the people who was made by the previous queen happened to be the reincarnation of the queen. I am at the edge of my seat. Hi, Jax.
Hi.
I'm going to put myself in the middle here for editing purposes later.
Pensive.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
I guess Kaito is meant to be insensitive then, because, their comment from before, that was, maybe that was actually how it was meant to be delivered, like in the direction. I'm not sure. I do know for a fact, because of the bloopers, that the scripts of these videos do have, like, emotion indicators next to them. So, you never know.
It was to spice up the conversation. Wow, y'all must be fun at parties.
I will try to.
Oh yeah, says the one who said to be left alone in previous episodes. Sorry, and I cut you off there.
No, it's just this character perplexes me. That's all.
Yep, they certainly do.
Mizuki.
Maybe someone should visit Miyuki.
Who?
You can't be that dumb.
We are going to.
Only one.
I mean, okay, you know what? I don't really blame Kaito because, remember, the names of these people are Miyuki, Mizuki, Miyu, Yuki, Yumeka, and I'm pretty sure there's another one somewhere in there. They're all really similar. So I can understand Kaito for not quite knowing. And yes, all of these people are guardians. Except, yeah, but they weren't in the runnings for the queen because, I don't know.
Person can.
Why are all these rules so bad? Lol.
Because they weren't thought out clearly.
You did not just say.
Wait, sorry, Jax, were you going to say something?
Huh? Oh, I was just humming. Sometimes I like to hum.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Lol.
I did.
Okay, cringe.
Then I suggest you go.
Me?
You know a lot about this, and you're not even from the future.
Right.
But Mizuki's our
Wait, hold on. Yuki's not from the future? Where's she from, then?
sister!
Maybe she should go.
I think Mizuki needs some rest. Please, Yuki.
Alright, I will.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot. I've debated to check on Miyuki. So someone saying, I think she should go is more like... That kind of sounds like, I think she should go, like, kick Yuki out or something. No, I think she should go, as in, like, she should go check on... Okay, alright. Again, delivery.
Can people please stop talking about rest and luck?
Tomorrow. But not now because it's late and we should go to bed.
I am a bit tired.
Again, tone shift. Absolutely, yep, achieved. Yeah, I might join you in the confusion corner later.
Wait, there's a corner now?
Good night, guys.
Night.
Night night!
I forgot that Miyu actually broke her
Kaito,
leg in
can
the
I
previous
speak to you?
episode. That's good continuity.
Sure.
Privately.
Oh, sorry.
Well, just kick Yumeka out of the couch room that she
What
sleeps
happened
all
to
the
your
time.
power?
I was attacked by a bear. It went boom, boom, pow.
Can you take things seriously for once?
Sorry, that's how
Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. Anyway.
I cope.
I apologize to you. What happened?
I got corrupted.
Didn't he also say that he lied that his power, he actually still had his power, but he didn't want to get in trouble by using it? Which made no sense before, but he did say it. Anyway.
Like you.
What is this corruption thing? Kaito?
Hey, catch!
Wait,
Throwing a dot. What?
That's the end! That was the end of the episode! Well, what do you think, guys?
I think that episode kind of wasn't very good. Sorry.
Oh god. Okay. So quickly to go over the gem thing there. Yeah, that was like that was acquired by Kaito in a previous episode. Well, actually, no, it wasn't acquired by Kaito in a previous episode. It was actually taken. Kaito was trying to steal it, but Yuki set off the alarms to try and convince Kaito to join the Guardians, then took the gem. So I guess at some point she must have passed the gem back to Kaito, and then Kaito just randomly decides, even though that gem is useless, it just to throw the gem back and I don't know. Oh, also, I don't know who Giga is. No idea. Right, but yeah, as to the actual episode, again, the whole setup was wrong. It should have been like all of the Guardians should have been allowed to go and test to see if they were the Queen. They've had their own suspicions privately in the group, and they're all kind of sure it was Mizuki because of the connection they found, but it was not certain. So it's only here where it falls apart because only Miyuki and Mizuki were allowed to actually go and test. If it hadn't been either of them, it could have, in theory, been Yuki. The reason I say it could have been all of them is because they're all made by the previous queen. They're all reincarnations. So, yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah, on a general, like, if this had happened to be like the only episode someone watched of this, then maybe you could say, oh, well, you know, it's a mystery between which one of these two twins is this queen or something. But because it's episode 9 of the series, it doesn't work. So yeah, I'm so glad that I actually caught up with the previous episodes, even though I did remember about like the whole queen suspicion things. They built it up for like 3 episodes already.
Jacob.
But yeah.
In the next episode, are you gonna react to like the Bad Girls Little Boys episode 3 in the next review?
Probably. That sounds about right. But yeah, of course, speaking of next episodes, here we go. We're gonna find out what happened after Kaito threw the gem. All right. Okay, let's go. Oh wait, episode 10, Give Us Our Queen is a good episode. You will love it. All right. I really want to believe you, Josh, but again, I've been misled by you in the past, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
Heading out?
Yep.
Okay, so notice how she collected something from underneath the blanket and put it back down again. That to me feels like maybe the gem was put underneath there again after, you know, it whacked Axel in the face. And it was just left there, and now Yuki has got it back. Maybe, or something else was underneath there that was hidden, and we'll find out later. I don't know. And yeah, the walking is an issue. But yeah, even if, you know, we've got the steps at least. It's better than the silence we had before. Is she yellow?
I don't think so.
Kind of. I can sort of see what you mean.
I think she's very pale. That's what I don't think. Maybe slightly, but I don't really think so.
I think the hair is deceiving there. Yeah, that maybe there's like, you know, there's like the bright yellow on the Gacha panel that is just like the brightest at the top. That's almost white. I think that was what was used here.
Me too.
No, not you.
You're...
Oh wow. Alex/Axel went through puberty during the last episode.
On your own?
With what's under that?
You don't want to know.
Do I not?
I mean, you just picked up whatever it was from there, so you must know. Oh, and Oliver Murphy Adam is here. Hello, I don't recognize your name. But yeah, welcome to the stream.
No.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Well, I heard punching noise.
Oh yes, because hold on, we were looking at the other place, but yeah, like Kaito did like a Naruto slam or something. Oh, your flower pot's IRL friend. Oh, okay, well, even better. You know, I think this like whole net of people that we've got here is actually was cast from the Guardians itself. Nice to come back to the origins.
Good morning, Miyuki.
Good morning, Yuki. You're never late.
Oh, in fact, oh wait, I forgot that. Yes, she does have that plaster sometimes. I thought they like patched up her face because of the aneurysm.
I like being on time. So, how are you?
Okay.
All right, but you don't.
Okay,
I will say, with her being the queen, this could cause some interesting drama. Like, maybe it's all about how they treat her differently, and she wants to be treated the same, or she doesn't realize how different she is.
Yeah. Also, the dynamic between these two is great. It would be great to explore as well, because Yuki up to this point has been the leader, pulling the strings with everyone, just kind of like, you know, essentially doing this, like tugging them to and fro across space and time, and not really explaining anything that's going on. Now suddenly she's in a position where she's no longer the one in power. I wonder how that's going to be dealt with. Actually, these two met because Mizuki was taken through a portal by Yuki, so there might be some unresolved tension there, because Miyuki in the first place wasn't even on Yuki's radar as a suspect for being a guardian. So actually, maybe Josh was right. I think this does have some interesting things to play through here, especially with these two in particular.
Yeah, but my main worry with it is that it's gonna use that it's gonna have missed potential and it's not gonna properly execute.
That is
any of
true. We
those
do tend to
ideas.
hype ourselves up with this kind of stuff, and then
It's like, oh,
inevitably
this would be a
disappointed.
great idea, and then it never comes true, or never gets used or acknowledged. You know.
Mm-hmm. Also, who on earth is Audrey? What?
It's all. Wait, is it Audrey from
Descendants. Yeah.
Oh, Descendants. Oh, I remember her.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, you know what? You know what? That could be a good name for like the stage musical, Descendants. That's you should talk to Disney about that. Oh, you subscribed already? Wow. Thank you. I'm surprised I impressed you that quickly.
Don't seem very
Not
happy to me.
I am.
Do you feel free?
I finally do.
That's...
I finally do, as she sits there in a regal position on a chair, unable to pretty much move.
nice.
You could say that.
I'm so tired of this. It's been 3 days, and you're still like this. You're never like this. They're trying to find a cure for the corruption, and... Ugh. Why am I telling you that? Go tell your 2 new besties our plan. Come on.
Jesus, jealous much?
See, there we go. See, that's the thing. No longer in power, the dynamic has changed. All right. This is why, yeah, I imagine.
Try to ruin us. Of course you won't do it. They brainwashed you.
Why do you hate them so much?
Yeah, especially because you took her to them.
Because they never help. They've never helped me or her.
You never try to help yourself.
I try, but we have contrasting.
I'm sorry.
I must go. Miyuki. Doesn't matter.
Oh, also, I'm gonna say, I say this in a lot of gachas when we get to this point, the music is far better here. It suits the tone way more than some of the other tracks we've had in the past. Like, but episode 5 or 6 was when the music started, when music was introduced into the series. I think it's when PrismofVoices took like a big hiatus between between production.
Installments.
Yes. So definitely that might be why. So yeah, way better music.
See you.
I don't know what happened.
I think your internet connection is a bit off, that's why.
Leaving already?
I'll be back sooner than you think.
Can't wait.
So I know who those two are,
What's
actually.
up, fella?
Why are you here? It's not time yet.
Kicking me out?
No, you're just weird.
Rude.
What do you need?
Can I ask you a question?
If you must.
Is it true? Is Miyuki really the queen?
No.
Then how did she pass the test?
She has all the categories to be a queen, but...
Okay, hold on. No. We're not moving past this. So you're saying that this shadow creature, which by the way, we did say a shadow was coming to destroy the timeline, so is this the shadow or is it a different shadow? But not only that, but also the shadow is somewhat like giving hints here and advice as to who the queen is, but also the shadow knows who the queen is and didn't say anything beforehand. You could ask, if it knows that Miyuki isn't the queen, then surely it has some idea who the queen actually is. There are so many things. So many. Okay, so Josh says, yes, he is indeed the shadow. So this is the main villain giving advice to one of the heroes. My brain.
Jacob, your brain
She's
hurt?
not one.
Yeah.
Then who is? If you tell me, I'll do something in return.
Okay,
What?
then.
Like what?
Why would you agree he's a villain?
Yeah, yeah. Also, that's a good point. This guy could be lying. It could be very much like Miyuki is indeed the queen. And if anything, you know what? Actually, I mean, my personal expectation was that they were all the queen, because if the queen made all of them, there's a good chance that there's actually a part, that there's a part of the queen in all of them. That's why they all have different traits that would match up. That's where I thought this was going, quite honestly. But if they're not doing that, then Miyuki being the queen thematically makes a lot of sense. She was the twin that nothing was expected of her. Not by the leader, not by any of the guardians at all. Mizuki has been able to demonstrate her powers a lot, but Miyuki so far has her main feat of power was stopping a knife with telekinesis. Not bad, don't get me wrong, but in comparison to everyone else, it seems very, very mundane. So the fact that she's the one that they're supposed to actually rally behind, that says a lot, and also she's been even despite the lack of power, she's been way more active in terms of trying to help out her sister, trying to understand what's actually going on. Yeah, it makes way more sense for her. I would have loved that, but yeah, so the Shadow could very much be lying to throw off their scent right now. I don't know why they would trust the main villain. So many things wrong. All right. Why does that girl have shocked eyes? Is she meant to look like she's insane or something? Actually, yeah, kind of. She actually is. She's the one that everyone gets told is crazy and such. She's not honest. She's not too crazy, but she is a little bit. She has a little bit of a sadistic side. I'll say that much as well.
Just feeling, not interacting or anything else. Deal?
Just that.
Also, just notice the shadow has a lighter outline across everything and blends in to the background. Otherwise, yeah. The way I would have improved that actually is have the shadow have outline black skin as well, and then only see the eyes and the rest of it. Yeah. Have I seen any of Eli's stuff? Yes, I did a review of some of Eli's stuff in the past. I think it was. It was the first episode of Jazz Pops that I reviewed, because I'm going through that in order. I might bunch them up like this in the future, so I actually get through a few more. Episode 13 will explain. Okay, so all right, and I guess I have to wait until next year probably, because I'll be looping back around to this series for a while.
Yes. Just that.
That's just a wink. Just that wink. I would, of course. Listen, don't wink. It gives away your motivations. Don't wink, bro.
Exactly. The dude is bleeding. He might need a hospital. It's a shadow. Yeah, that's a good point. Why is the shadow bleed? Do shadows bleed? Is that how that works?
Maybe it's meant to be a scar.
Okay, but do shadows have bodies that can form scars on them?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. She doesn't like the first episodes of the Jazz Pops. Yeah, actually, you know what? PrismofVoices like the first episode of The Guardians either, but I go through things in order so that I can actually get the context for the series. Because all the story details, the set up in the first episodes, you need to know those going forward. So I always start with the beginning with series. And here, that doesn't help too much because everything just creates more confusion as it goes along. But the intent was there. I love the designs I like, and I like the music. That's all I know, because Slaughter Apocalypse and Code Purple, the story is going through one ear and out the other. I will say, this has one thing over both of those series, Slaughter Apocalypse and Code Purple. First of all, the characters are still alive. They're all allowed to actually, have a breather and actually we don't shift the focus of who the protagonist actually is. But secondly, this one actually has charm and personality. These people, either they do or they don't get along. They have their reasons. They have distinct personalities to each other, distinct powers. Just apart from the names, you can tell them apart quite easily. So at the very least, this has charm and personality on its side. I'm almost positive she has COVID. I'm almost positive she's about to die. Yeah, I don't know why Yumeka has that mask in particular, but this is a dream sequence. So yeah, fortunately enough, the COVID virus does not transmit through dreams, else it'd all be really in trouble.
I don't see where it could go wrong. Where are you going?
You see,
That was
good you're
terrible.
back. We have news.
Found a cure.
No, but we have a plan to get Miyuki back with us.
Okay, so Josh mentioned before that Yuki's voice actor changed during the scene. It sounds like Mizuki's either did too, or the actor's doing a different voice for the character now. Because she did not sound this, how to say, she didn't sound this uwu before. That's the best way I can say that.
Not doing anything with her, and we're getting scared that they might be planning something that could hurt her.
I heard something like that happen in the past.
It's not gonna work.
Hold on. The Roblox girl with red yellow hair. The Roblox. Okay, if you mean the one in the blue top, that is Ayaka, and yeah, her power is actually to control and grow plants. She's got my favorite power sets. Yeah, so as for being built different, again, having seen all the episodes up to this point, not sure if I agree with that necessarily, but you know, she is one of the more boring ones. I'll say that much. Somehow, two views I watched, I could actually understand what Rabbit's Hole and Unbounded. Oh, the two videos I watched I could understand was Rabbit's Hole and Unbounded. Wow, so the ones that have had like months of preparation time and animation refinement and details behind them, you could understand, but the other ones, no. Doesn't that says a lot? Oh, and there's a comment from Jax who is also here, so you can go ahead and ask the question directly if you want. That's fine. Just
hey Jacob, did you say that after my Giants one you would react to my Tiny Human episode 2? Did you say that? When are you gonna react to that one?
I think it was the other way round. I think I said it was my Tiny Human first and then your Giants one, because I started my Tiny Human first to, you know, because that was the inspiration, and then then your one came after. I think that's what I did. So I'll probably stick to that order. Maybe. Then again, you are so enthusiastic for this, I might bump you up the list a little bit.
You don't know that.
Yuki, how was it?
The same.
We need to take action.
And is it really going to work?
Trust us.
Again, Yuki is now the one who has put in a position of having to trust other people. She's had all the answers withheld them so far and told other people to trust her because she was the expert. And now suddenly, Billy, after all this happens, she seems to have, you know, descended quite significantly. And that is an interesting change to have. Probably because Unbounded was made by Notso and I've watched her content before. Okay. That may well be the case. I think that was my first Notso video, which is surprising actually, because it's popped up quite a lot. Oh wait, no, I see, yeah. I put Celebrity High on the list like a long time ago, I just never got around to it.
Fine. I don't have a choice, and I know they would be capable of doing something like that.
Great. Now follow us. Ayaka will explain.
I just arrived.
We really don't care.
But it was a long walk.
Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they can't teleport anymore because the only one who could teleport was Miyuki. Good detail. I forgot that Miyuki teleported them in the first episode. Or second. Oh no, the third, sorry, because that's when they reunited.
Hey, Yumeka? Nothing. Just checking in on you.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Can I?
I'm just, you know, sitting in Seiza watching a bunch of papers on the ground, you know, as one does.
Talk to you about something that has been bothering me for a while.
Of course! What is it?
In my dreams, I've been seeing a person. I'm not really sure if it even is a dream.
You can see him?
You know.
I'm surprised that it took him this long to go to Yumeka for this, who literally described herself as the Dream Guardian in a previous episode. Okay. We love papas. Yes, we definitely do.
Him?
Of course! I'm the one that trapped him there.
What? How?
Long story.
Interesting.
I'm glad that you didn't bother confirming if it's the same person you're talking about. Just assume, but sure.
But how?
I don't know.
I'll have to investigate this. Now, on a scale from 1 to 10, how annoying is he?
5?
Only 5? He's only a 9.9.
This is what I mean by charm and personality.
Anyway, the thing that's been bothering me the most.
Hey guys, we're going!
Now?
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Yume, are you coming?
Nah.
Alright. Let's talk more about this later.
Nah, I've got papers to stare at. I'm busy.
Okay. Let's see what I can do.
To be continued. So, yeah, that was the best episode so far. No questions asked. I mean, it had decent pacing, good character interactions, a difference in dynamic. It actually evolved the story. Yeah, I've got no complaints here. You know, so yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Josh, you were absolutely right this time. I should not have doubted you this time. Let's see what you say about the next one, though, which is Shatter Cure.
I should.
Oh, who's the girl with the mask? That is Yumeka, the Dream Demon. Not the Dream Demon, the Dream Guardian. Sorry, wrong thing. And yeah, you won't have a clue at the moment because that was the 10th episode of a very chaotic series. But essentially, there are 9 Guardians. They're on a mission to save the timeline because they're different from different parts of the past, present, and future. They've come together to save the timeline from the shadow thing that is for some reason also helping them. And one of them has just been discovered to be the reincarnation of the queen that created all of them. Or has she? Because apparently the shadow thinks that's not the case. That's the basic summary I can give there. They all have different powers. Anything beyond that goes to the realms of madness.
Should go to Miyuki first. She'll believe that I'm the only one there, and then we'll attack.
Okay, you know what? Already, I enjoy the angle differences because every shot so far in the other ones has mostly been the typical full landscape shots that you get in Gacha where everyone's in position. It's sometimes kind of hard to tell if you don't see the character's mouth in the moment who's actually talking. So I do appreciate the fact that now we actually have not only zoom-ins but also resizings of the characters. So yeah, off to a good start already.
By attack, do you mean?
How do we attack? Just improvise.
Because we're so good.
And left to right justified shots as well. That's not easy to do in Gacha, especially with how the backgrounds work. Oh, also, Yuki Tsuye has changed back to Grape Kitty for this episode. Last episode, she was played by Pdoge. Okay. Her voice fits her because she sounds like how someone usually sounds when wearing a mask. Oh, yeah, we're talking about that's Yumeka, not we're talking about Yuki. Sorry, just make sure for the archive that we're not talking about the same person. Yeah. Who's the girl with the white hair? That is Yuki. The one who used to be the leader.
Good at that.
I am. I wasn't talking about a full-on attack, okay?
Hold on. I need her voice is amazing and matches Zizzy what was that? 100,000%. Well, you're in luck because Yumeka is wait, hold on a second. No, we're talking about Yuki here. Yeah, well I guess the credits will be in the description of each video. Those lines are all done. I think it's amazing. You'll link up the finished product later. Okay, yeah, please do so. If you send it to me during the stream, I can put it on as a bonus. I don't know.
Hey, only attack if they attack first.
Is attack going on the forbidden words list?
Yeah.
Is that going on the flair list? What was that line?
Here goes nothing.
Back up.
What was that? Excuse me? Was that meant to be like a door opening or something?
Already?
I didn't want to leave like that. I'm sorry.
Aw, there's no need to apologize.
Hey, I'm sorry about what I said before.
What is that? That just happened again.
Maybe...
Let's run away from here.
What?
Just the two of us. Wouldn't it be great?
Okay. Stop. Wait a minute. Okay, maybe she's joking, but saying this to the person who's been the most driven to unite everyone is still going and saying this now. Yeah, not gonna work. Two times Muiki Mizuki. What? Oh, you want to say? Oh, how many of those names of those end in Yuki? Okay, yeah. So yeah, we've got Miyuki, we've got Mizuki, and we have Yuki. That's right. Yeah. So there's 3 of them.
No more of this queen thing, and no more lies. No more responsibility.
I would have loved to have seen a bit more of what Miyuki had to go through as queen to get to this point, but clearly her being kept in the distance, that's already something to go on here.
And pressure about being a great guardian and saving God knows what.
Maybe she wants to go back to the ways that... I said, she wants to go back to the way things were before with Yuki, but no, the things before, Yuki just, plucked her sister out of existence, so clearly, yeah. And are the Yuki people all related? No. Miyuki and Mizuki are twins. Yuki is unrelated.
Why are we even here? What's our guardians supposed to do?
We're supposed to save...
No more of that, Yuki. We can go somewhere far away.
That's stupid.
You're the one that set up the knife. You knew about my power.
What?
What I'm trying to say is...
Okay. I did, again, in that episode, it was kind of a thing where Yuki sort of went back and forth on this. She was like, oh, you'll sit as a guardian, but we don't know if you're a guardian yet. So maybe she did kind of think, oh yeah, we don't know for sure, but we are going to actually test things. Which, first of all, I'm glad you actually bothered testing this time, because beforehand, you're like, oh, Mizuki's the queen, so this is just a formality or something. You actually do see the value of confirming things for yourself. I'm glad that you acknowledged that, Yuki. But also, but also, that could have easily gone wrong. If you set up that knife and it just, if she hadn't used the powers there, she could have died right there. I don't think her powers include resistance to blades. I could be wrong. I do, however, appreciate the background changes and the edges and the actual layering we've got going on here. This is definitely the biggest jump up on a technical level that we've had so far. This seems like something out of a GCMV. Yeah. I can imagine that. Yeah, as someone who has edited GCMVs kind of like this, yeah, definitely. I have never thought to put like blood images in the background though, so maybe next time. So yeah, this is the first time I actually think I want to adapt and learn a particular visual style from PrismofVoices. So again, that shows the evolution. When did this video come out? Actually, I've got the list here. I want to check that. Let's see. All right, so yeah, nine months ago. So January 3rd, the 30th, 2022. So this might be the first that was made this year out of the Guardians. So yeah, come a long way from the 2019 days, definitely.
Do you want the knife back? I think we left it behind.
What were you trying to say?
We're the strongest guardians, Yuki. You're the reason I found out about my power, so I wouldn't want to lose you. Please, let's do this.
You could say that all of this is entirely your fault. Would you like that knife back, Yuki?
Let's leave.
Look, I'd like to, but we can't just run away from more problems.
Funny for you to say.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, I know.
What was that?
Oh, everything. Just like you.
What does that mean?
You call out one liar not standing directly in front of the mirror.
Again, what does that mean?
What do you think it means? First and last guardian are very similar, I see.
First and oh, I guess Yuki, discovered who she was first. Okay, all right then.
Listen, no one's here at the moment, so let's just talk.
That's what you've been doing for the past.
I
Okay.
need to be honest with you, for real.
Oh, good. Yeah, first time for everything. Yuki is absolutely right here. Yuki has definitely not been, has not been like. She's like I said this before. She's withheld everything she possibly could at this point. So yeah, I guess we're about to see her come clean finally.
Kaito and I will make sure everything is safe.
Wait.
Oh, I got it.
What about Yuki's plan?
Your plan is way.
Okay. Now, hold on. Note to self: in videos make scenes like this. I would say make scenes like that, but if they suit the mood of the scene itself, like the way that was edited, it matched the tone. This here, now we're going to like the same style again. I don't think we need like another scene that was in that same style right away. That kind of like a little like somewhat abstract perspective where you see like the things in the background of them and everything, that works probably best in small doses, I think. So yeah, if you can make scenes like that, but don't go overboard.
Way better, and we're technically still following it.
What is okay? Look at the sparkles on her. I think that was being moved manually or something. What's happened? Why?
Mizuki.
Why?
We're going together to find a source of energy.
Shouldn't Ayaka do that instead?
I'm fine with being here.
If you say so.
Good luck.
Yeah, like I said, Ayaka's definitely one of the more boring ones.
Not again.
Forbidden word.
Oops.
Yumika really did curse us. I mean...
So...
Of course, okay. They trade blows whenever as he hit each other, okay.
So, this plan is actually not that bad. Quite smart.
Well, it's better than anything on Mighty Season 5, so you know what, that's good.
What else did you expect?
Do you sometimes wish you had a normal life?
No.
I mean, you two only just got here, so the sometimes wish thing, you've known what a normal life is like beforehand.
No.
I had no friends before you and Mizuki, and I feel like my power contributed to...
Yes, but you already... oh, wait. Actually, wait a minute. No. Ayaka was the one they met, and then Miyu was introduced, like, right in that same scene. Okay, yeah, fine. All right, then.
the meeting. I don't really like my power that much, to be honest, but it's better than being alone.
Why the makeup then?
Disappeared out of nowhere. Don't know how to get rid of it. I don't mind though. I think it looks cool. What about you? Ever wish you had a normal life?
I do sometimes, but then I remember that I'm doing it to save people. So no, not really.
Yeah, you haven't saved anyone so far. The closest you've come to making a save is yourselves from a department store once. That's it. No one has been saved by these people. No one has been guarded by them yet.
I couldn't be happier to do this.
You're so inspirational.
Thanks. I hope they're doing okay.
This is like the Fantastic Four complimenting themselves in their movies about what big heroes they are, but then they never actually save anyone. They didn't cause the damage of themselves.
Oh, they'll be fine. They're powerful.
Yeah, but I'm not only talking about the Guardians.
Strange. I expected more secure.
Don't say it.
What? Oh, don't tell me you believe in luck and stuff like that. Changed mind already?
Shut up.
You do. Shut it.
Also, did Ain just disappear? Yeah, I don't know. I think he might have like AFK'd or something.
Bring me up because I'm
yeah,
right.
he had to real quick.
Oh, right, fine. So it's been a while. So, all right.
I've been listening.
Okay, fine.
No, just stop talking about it.
And what bothers you so much?
Again, we have another scene with like, these two characters that's always like going around with like the different backgrounds, trying to like edit them in different ways. Again, it worked really well as a surprise edit for Miyuki and Yuki, but with everyone else being involved, like, I don't know. Doesn't feel as earned, if you know what I mean.
Much.
What about the corruption?
What about it?
What is it? You never
See,
really
look at
told
that. He
me.
just shrunk. See, look at that. He just shrunk into his body. Why was that necessary to be there?
It blocks the first soul power, or the only one there. Hey, I did tell you. It's some sort of drug. The drug itself is called corruption. I have it in my system, but
Oh, do you mean the corruption is some sort of drug that's called corruption? Thank you, Kaito. We'll never figure that one
I don't
out.
recall taking it. We were working on finding the cure together, remember?
We should help them with the energy.
No. We need to follow the plan.
Who cares? Find a strong energy source.
Us.
You can tell I'm very passionate about this. You must come with me, Kaito.
Know what I meant.
Okay, fine. But if something bad happens, I'll blame it all on you.
Sure.
I might have an idea already.
Why do we need that energy?
Yuki said it might help us with finding a cure. And since this...
You know, there's something I just realized, about, like, Alex and Axel being identical twins, it would make sense for them to have the same voice actor, because, that you save this other problem with one of them hitting puberty before the other one, first of all. But, but also because twins do have identical vocal cords. So it does make sense for them to sound the same. I think that's why that trick is used quite a lot in animation in particular. Is Kaito growing on me in this episode? I mean, he kind of did already, like a little bit beforehand with like his sense of humor, like their sense of humor. Sorry, I still do that sometimes, not all the time. But yeah, I don't know, because it's interesting. They've gone through some sort of like Aphmau Ray situation, because on one hand you have their previous version where they were just like a loner thief trying to stay away from everything, and then suddenly they become the comic relief in a way. It's like, what happened here? Well, comic relief other than Yumeka, because Yumeka does carry both seriousness and comedy pretty well. And yes, that's what I'm saying, Josh. I know they're played by different people. It's obvious they're played by different people. That's my point. They shouldn't be played by different people, because that's a trick to do to avoid the very issue we've got going on right now, for twins in particular.
Organization works with Guardians, they might store it here.
Can we just use our power for the cure?
I don't think it works like that.
I thought you said Pretty Cure for a second there. I was like, wait a minute, is this another Pretty Cure affiliated thing?
It might be a different kind of energy.
I see.
Or it might be dangerous for us to use our energy.
That makes sense. What do we do when we find it?
You tell me and we'll call Yuki. She will come here and we will work on making the cure together.
Got it. Let's just hope she won't be mad that we decided to go with this plan.
Found anything yet?
Yes.
What?
You're just staring at the floors. How could either of you have found anything? We're watching episode 11 right now.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, that something is in there. Except something is wrong in that room.
Then why are you opening the door?
The door was already open when... Did you not see that before?
I think that's a Gacha background thing where the door was meant to open, but the script was script. I don't think the script was optimized for that. Like, again, it's one of the things that I try to give you that advice, which you don't always listen to me. But that's beside the point. Where you gotta write stuff that is actually physically possible in the genre you're doing. Like, if I'm doing a Minecraft script, I'm gonna write it different than a Gacha script. But you don't always listen to me when I say, hey, maybe don't do that. But
I have done that. Every time you ask me how I want to portray a certain visual in Gacha, I either tell you that there's an editor out there who can do it, or I go through exactly how I would portray that visual.
I mean, just saying, you don't always listen. Sometimes your visuals are very complex. You're just like,
yes, they're very complex, but they're still possible. I always make sure that the things are doable, especially if it's a full.
Oh, remember the dodgeball scene?
You mean the dodgeball scene that very much came to existence?
Yeah, the dodgeball scene that you literally omitted that you wrote a way too complex thing for.
that wasn't necessarily like complex in the sense that it was impossible to do. I meant there was a tedious process. It was supposed to not become tedious. That was the thing. Yeah, what I would have done there really is like take out a few characters. There's not really a case of like the technicals and how to actually construct the scene itself. Whereas here, what I would have done to fix this issue is take out the line about why you opening the door, because the door's already open. That's the most simple fix in this situation. Oh, about the focus of kind of a single color background. Again, I'm not sure about that because, like as I said before, they work in some cases, but because it's been all the time. This episode has been almost nothing but those scenes. So they kind of outstay their welcome in this instance. That's why I'm thinking. It's not a bad visual by any means, but it just comes up way too often, I think.
This is definitely a great source of energy. Now we just need to...
Yeah, see, that kind of thing. Definitely not the thing you can easily do in Gacha. Custom backgrounds, green screen effects, multiple layers. Definitely something that will need to be outlined properly.
What's happening?
It's breaking.
Why are you laughing?
Because I don't want to cry.
Okay.
So exactly what Kaito does then. It's a good thing you're not the twin that hits them for it.
Grab the energy and go.
You can't grab the energy.
Then I'll have...
Yeah, especially not if you're running in that direction. You gotta go... don't zigzag. What are you doing?
To do something.
No, we need to get out of here before... Mizuki, are you okay?
I zigzagged and slipped on the floor. Yes, that's exactly what happened.
Yumeka?
Okay, you know what? That's a way better cliffhanger than the episode 9-1. So yeah, way better visually. On a story level, I do like how they like the splits up of them, etc. Like that's not the issue I had with like how it's executed. The actual formatting of it, it makes a lot of sense. I wonder if that style will persist when they all come back together. They're all present in the same seed again. Because it seemed to me that stuff kicked in once they were alone or in pairs, maybe a little bit in fours, but not too much. So I don't know, but yeah, definitely the biggest evolution so far in the styles of them. And as I said, the scenes between Miyuki and Yuki, chef's kiss right there. And also just their actual dynamic itself. We said before that it had a risk of having lost potential, but this time I don't think it did. I think we were worried, rightfully so, because we've been let down before with that, but not with this series. So there you are. All right. Last one for today. Episode 12, Crown Reality. So we might be finding out the real queen this time if the shadow was indeed telling the truth, which I don't know why it would be. Or we're gonna find out something more about the queen's backstory. Yeah. Either way, excited. Let's see.
Sweet dreams are made of things.
Yeah, I love that song, but like, why are you singing?
I promise the world and myself and things.
So remember what everyone said before, is Yumeka crazy? Yes.
Everybody's looking for oh, hi friends! So it's you see, but Miki's a real queen. Let's unmute us now and tell them. I did the queen test and yeah, he was right. Okay.
Wait, you did the queen when? So the other Guardians, some of them knew because the queen test already, and Yumeka just like randomly sauntered along and just did the test without any of the people there for the ritual. Did they even leave it open once without the staff there to maintain it? Those two that we don't get the names of. What? Why? What? Her? How? And when am I planning to watch more of Ellie stuff? I think I'm going with Backwards Little Boy, Backwards Little Bat, then Tiny Human, then Jax, Jax's Giant Thing, Kidnapped by Giants remake, and probably then I'll go back to the next parts of Jazz Pops and do a collection there. So I guess that's 4 reviews down.
Not to talk. Iku.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're so
Oh, in simple terms, that's next week.
cold, Queen. Chop chop. Time to be quick.
There's no rush.
Yes, there is.
Hey.
Alex, it's you.
Yeah. I've always been me.
There is if I, generally speaking, made a deal with him.
What? How
Yeah.
could you? So did I.
Did you?
Well, not
You are all terrible guardians.
yet.
You're considering it?
Okay, the episode 9 people are called Cat and Eve. So yeah, with Cat and Eve need to be there to like maintain the process, or just like the ritual, like the circle there. And we can just step on the platform, just scan themselves, be like, "Hey, A B C D E F G, tell me if the queen is me." That's the ritual. That's the words you have to say now. It's canon.
Not really. I was trying to. Let's get moving.
What are you two talking about? I'm so confused.
Nothing.
Let's go find the others.
Wait, I'm still processing this.
Yeah, you are right. This series does have some funny lines. Again, it has comedy, charm, and personality. So yeah. Also, hi Blue. Been a while. Nice to see you back here. Yeah, we're on episode 12, so prepare for confusion.
Okay, that was normal.
Normal?
For me, that's my home. Miyuki visited it, and she was way nicer than you.
Sorry? That's the most energy I've ever...
Kaito, Axel, and Baroque Queen. Now let's go.
Wait, Yume! What is that white void?
Did she not have to like collect the energy or something? Why did they even go into that room if they just immediately left it? I don't get it.
White void? I'll explain later. We don't have...
Oh wait, okay. I think the void is expanding, and you're verbally clarifying that. So yeah, as far as what Aiden said before, there is one example where I can think of that I did kind of write myself into a corner with like visuals and stuff, and that was actually during a movie script called Virus Alert, where I did kind of like make it so that there was like corruption that's supposed to happen, like the guy was supposed to glitch and stuff. However, it turns out that actually I found whenever I do that, I do find ways around it, and I did find a way that I could actually theoretically do that visual. So it was an issue at the time, definitely, but it wouldn't be now if we were to start again, which I'm not saying we are, because again, 4 other things to do.
Much time.
Yeah, we do. I mean, Miyuki's place is not that far away, and wait for me.
There, I said it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to hide?
Other than this, no.
Really?
Oh, okay. We're hiding that she's a robot. Not gonna lie, that would be a huge twist. I could actually see that the Queen actually would make them and build them as robots, programmed with sentience, pass them off as humans in different timelines. Yeah, maybe, but no.
There might be something.
Where are you going?
Yuki, I'll tell you, Yuki, we have to go.
Yumi, are you?
I'll tell you everything later.
It wasn't so easy for me to leave.
You tried to leave?
There's more of us. We'll be fine. So, where are you going now?
Okay, here's another thing about the backgrounds changing for everyone. It's hard to pinpoint what location we're in. That's the double-edged sword with the background differences. It's great to have multiple perspectives, but the thing is, once you're like jumping around so much, especially when you're like, supposed to be in one building in different places, it can get very disjointed.
I promise I'll be back, but I need to leave. We have a bigger problem.
That won't fool us. We've kept you in there because we want you to be safe. It hurt to see you wanting to get away from this safety.
Well, her twin sister did just randomly go on a walk and was allowed to walk freely in the second episode, so is there a secret message code of the binary? I don't know. Ask Josh, he's the expert.
Our final decision is that you
may leave.
Cat, what are you
Yeah, see, look at that. This is meant to be the same background apparently, but it's It's way brighter than the other one. I have different music in between them. They're supposed to be talking to each other. That's the issue. I have tried to make, in season 3 of the musical, I've tried to make different background perspectives, but the reason I do that now is because I'm able to do, because Ghosty has been submitting custom backgrounds, if at my request, and so I'm able to actually pull that off because they look like they're from the same place because, well, they are. But in this case, it does seem like they are just two things just smushed together, and it doesn't work the same way.
Trying to do?
You can go. Don't listen to Eve. Just stay safe. For us. I wish you the best of luck.
No, don't!
Have fun?
Thank you.
Cat.
Oh yeah, I forgot the whole luck thing.
Is
That's true.
strong. She can do this.
What about our queen?
I want her happy. She seems to know how powerful she really is.
Yeah. Yumika.
What's going on? I'm the real queen.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, so did Cat and Eve just know the whole? Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm going back. I'm rewinding. I had to hear that dialogue again.
Queen.
I want her happy. She seems to know how powerful she really is.
Yeah. Yumika.
What's going on?
Right.
I'm the real queen.
That makes no sense.
Think of what the prophecy said.
Dark?
It's called Dark Queen for a reason.
It's your personality, isn't it?
Her too!
That was literally why they thought it was Mizuki, because of personality. This is why I said they all should have been the queen, because they all had some connection.
Well, not as much right now.
A Gorgon! Come on, guys, let's finish the chain.
A Gorgon? What?
Really powerful.
Not from the past.
Light eyes.
Cheerful!
This was never outlined. I watched the other episode. They don't describe the queen in this much detail.
Net to astronomy?
Axel is
Okay, they do go about the astronomy. That's true.
right. It still doesn't make any sense. Why you?
Personalizing her, boom, dark. I'm a guardian, as you know, I have 2 really powerful powers.
We don't. Okay, slow down. We need to understand what you're saying.
I'm from a future of Los Angeles. I can be cheerful, and Mizuki was the first person guardian I encountered, which makes me connected to astronomy. Woo! That was hard to say wrong, Brett.
Yes.
And yep, the clear. All right then.
But we'll have to talk about this later.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Do you hear some sort of high-pitched sound?
No, it's empty.
Alex, are you okay? Be honest.
I love he just doesn't turn around at all. Like, turn around to face your brother, Axel. Come on.
No, I'm not.
It's him. No, it can't be. I wanted to get out to revoke that power, let him not interact anymore with reality, but now it is him. I know it is.
Who is it?
He lied. He promised me that. He really did lie.
Yeah, he lied, exactly. Again, he could have lied about Miyuki not being the queen, but oh well, that was a plot point that unfortunately was dropped. Okay.
I knew I couldn't trust him.
Let me get this straight. You made a deal with him?
Yes! Stop!
I like how Yuki is dealing with this because, yeah, that's if she wasn't saying it, I would.
Telling me that what I'm doing is wrong because I know Yuki. You don't have to tell me.
Yumika.
Alex, we need to stop him. Close your eyes.
What is happening?
Just do it!
That does make sense. She has the dream one, so she can actually go if he's dreaming. Yeah. There we go.
I'm so happy you came.
Why?
Oh, sorry.
What's that? Why?
Didn't mean to hurt you. Feel any better?
Oh, what you missed, by the way? It turns out, yeah, Yumeka definitely revealed to be the queen, and she went through the reasons behind that. She's from the future, and also, dark personality. Mizuki's the first guardian she found. She's connected to astronomy through Mizuki, who I guess represents the astronomy because she was into astronomy. So yeah, honestly, it does actually make sense. It's not as good thematically, but it does work as a plot twist. So I'm gonna give PrismofVoices that.
Better?
I don't know.
We'll see.
You promised! You promised me you wouldn't do anything to my reality!
Your reality is also my reality. I want it back, Yumi. I'm so sick of being stuck here and pretending that I deserve this. I don't. I am just like you guys. Why can't you see it? You're just as bad as them, Yumika. Ahem. Sorry.
I mean, that would have more weight if we actually knew. I guess we're gonna get a bit more about the Shadow after this point. I suppose with the Queen reveal, maybe the Shadow is now the mysterious figure in this series. So yeah, okay then.
Lost my cool for a minute. Yumi, I just wanted.
Yeah, you lost your cool by you calmly explained something and lost your cool. Again, voice direction.
Normal, right? Take what's mine and be back into.
I can't trust you. You're dangerous. You'll go there and hurt innocent people. I know you.
No, you don't. You think you know me, but after all, no one in there is innocent. They keep hurting us because we're different, because we have powers. They let them do it. They let them hurt us. No one was ever innocent.
Okay, so again, visuals here because the tone definitely do match. I think I'm starting to see the pattern here. Once there's like a personal confrontation moment, the visuals style here actually really does complement. And I was right that during the rest of the backgrounds they don't seem to go into this void once there's more than a couple people in a scene.
Open your eyes for once, Yumika. Oh my, I didn't mean to.
It's fine. Yummy, do whatever you want.
Consent.
I don't care anymore. I don't care about what you think anymore. I don't care about you anymore. You never needed me to begin with.
Oh, no, he did need you as a pawn, but
Alex, stay.
I can't. I need.
Why does he have to beg to stay? Doesn't he have partial control over Alex's body now because he seems to be trying to escape from him? Why do you need to, ask him yourself? What?
To go. You hurt her.
Please.
What happened?
Okay, so this is where, because trying to make the Shadow sympathetic right now, where all we've seen so far is a snide and manipulative side that does, that either that sometimes lies, sometimes tells the truth. Granted, told the truth about the whole Queen thing, as it seems right now, but yeah, clearly lied about the reality stuff, and also seems to be able to do just about anything, in terms of deals, as part of a goal, and doesn't show concern until it was actually necessary right now in order to get into both of their minds. So yeah, I can see where you make it as Alex, do not trust this thing because no one should. But the way that it's framed, it seems like PrismofVoices is trying to make this character sympathetic, but we've seen them do no good whatsoever so far. I think this is the classic thing where, has anyone heard that angsty flashback song done by Heartfelt Humor? Yeah, we need one of those right now. We need something more about the Shadow, which I guess we're going to get into in the next episode, maybe, so I won't say too much about that for now. But yeah, as it stands right now, this seems like a very hollow moment because it's not built up.
Yuki was right. She shouldn't
Maybe on a second viewing, actually.
have done it. He's breaking into reality.
You know what? My outros are so bland. Difficult to use. Subscribe.
My outros, yeah, you should let that moment sink in a little bit, but yeah, fine. I did miss the bloopers as well. Those outros were not bland, but the bloopers were a thing, but I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't have worked here. So yeah, that was The Guardians, episodes 9 through 12. And yeah, more than anywhere else, I see the growth here. I see the growth here because more so here than anywhere else, the story seems to be converging a little bit. There's less confusion in the actual episodes themselves, it's mostly the stuff that came before it. And obviously, on a technical level, they evolved quite a bit. Episode 10 is still the best, despite not having gone through that. So yeah, as far as visual story go, yeah, this definitely does show the evolution. And that's why I said I like seeing how series evolve over time. And yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. Definitely. But that whole thing about the villain, the hollow stuff, yeah, that's the thing. That's why Through Her Eyes was an important prequel in terms of establishing Felix, and also all the stuff before, like episode 3 of season 2 in The Mutant Girl, where we see him as his jolly self, and also during season 2, episode 1 a little bit. All those times we see Felix at his like normal self before he snaps and turns the way that he did. That's why people feel for him. But we don't see that with the shadow because we haven't seen any of that. So that's why. And see, Josh, you can say that right now, that Yami, the shadow, of course, has a past with Yumeka. You know, that's great. But as an audience member, I'm not privy to that information. I've not been presented with it. And that, as a consequence, I feel nothing. That's the thing. With Felix, you know about the past because the past has been shown at this point. At the time when the twist actually happens, Through Her Eyes was calculated to come out at a certain times. So episodes 1 and 2 came out before the twist, and episode 3 of Through Her Eyes was afterwards, and we saw exactly what drove him to that point. They work on their own as well as a tragic conclusion to a series, to a mini-series, and also season 2 works as well because we do eventually see the motivations and establishing, because we don't get Felix's like breakdown moment until the final episode. So even if you haven't seen Through Horizon, don't know the motivations, everything else there was linked up as to what, and to show why he did what he did. So then watch it a second time, you get to see all those things and understand the decline of the man that became the antagonist of the series. So you need to have all that. You can't just say, oh, there's a past there, because yes, I can see there's a little bit of a past hinted at. But that's it. I mean, withholding information for a series, you know, for a character like Yuki, where it's a character defect, kind of works. Maybe not amidst the confusion of the early episodes, because nothing was explained to us, the audience, so it was actually a symptom of how annoying it was to actually try and piece together any sense of logic. But as a character defect, it works, especially later on. However, with this, yeah, no. So yeah, episode 10 was still the best one so far. Nice. And I do wonder now, because the dynamic between like Yuki and Miyuki is going to go back sort of to how it was before. So I am kind of disappointed about that. Or maybe there's like some sort of lasting thing where Miyuki now has a bit more of like, you know, a connection to Yuki and has been promised some answers. Maybe they'll see each other more as equals now, having both been in positions of power over each other in different situations. So yeah, I look forward to it. Aiden did indeed leave. He got a call or something, I think. And now it's time for me to leave as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the future of this. I think once you get into those character details and those dynamics there, other than, you know, despite the fact that I still have no idea what a Guardian really is supposed to do, or like, you know, they haven't saved anyone. There's not much of a sense of how much time has passed and how their lives have really been affected entirely. Despite all those things, there's some character hooks in there now, which are going to keep me coming back. So even if I wasn't reviewing the show at this point, I'd still watch it. So yes, I'm about to end the stream right now. So I hope you all enjoyed. Please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. And subscribe to us already. And I'll see you in a couple of days for Bad Girl's Little Boy. Also, Ghost Kitty, since Aiden left, we'll look at your script some other time. Maybe we'll call you on Discord at some point to do that. But yeah, I'm going to head off now. So yeah. So goodbye to everyone. And on that note, until next time, farewell.